All right, so there's something called the vertical line test, which hopefully you have heard of before. Vertical line test, go ahead and circle that. So another way of determining if something is a function is does a vertical line only touch at one place? So let's look at, these are called ordered pairs here, so would you write the word ordered pairs? So we can look at these points and determine whether graphically it would pass the vertical line test, because watch, do this mapping. This is a strategy that'll help you. You can see that the 1 goes to a 2. So that's fine. We're going to make a mapping sort of like we did with the birthdays. A 1 goes to a 2. A 2 goes to a 5. We're still okay. We haven't violated any. For every x, there's only one y. And the -1 goes to a -2. So it's perfectly functional. It's predictable. Whatever comes in, we know what will come out. So that's fine. And if you look at it graphically, see they plotted. Go ahead and do over it in bold because it's a little bit. So see the 1, 2 is right here, to the right 1 up 2. The 2, 5 is plotted right here. And the -1, -2 is plotted right there. Do you see how the vertical line, if you ran this vertical line back and forth, it would only touch at one place at a time, not at two at the same time. So it does pass the vertical line test. Now let's look at this one. Here we have a 1. We have a 1 that goes to a 2. We have a 2 that goes to a 5. And the 1 also goes to a 4. So if the 1 goes to two different places, right? That's not predictable. That's another way of saying of a function. It has to be predictable in order to be a function. In fact, would you write up here, function needs to be predictable. Do you see how if there's an option of putting a 1 into a machine and you don't know if you're going to get a 2 or a 4 out, that's not predictable. And in fact, on your calculator, whenever you do an operation, do you see how the calculator never says, oh, you get this answer or this answer? It doesn't give you two options, right? Because your calculator behaves as a function. It's functional. So you always know if you put something in, you're going to get one answer out, not two different ones. And you can see that it doesn't pass the vertical line test, because if you plot the point 1, 2, you get there. And if you plot the point 1, 4, you get that point. And see how a vertical line hits both places at the same time, and therefore it's not a function.